Hello and welcome to Take the Black, your one and only fantasy and sci-fi podcast that goes through all things Westeros, Game of Thrones, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, House of the Dragon, other stuff too, sometimes, but maybe not today. I am one of your hosts, Daniel Roman, the editor of winteriscoming.net. Psyched as always to be joined by my co-host, Marq Nettles of House of Nettles. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy we have new guests with us. Episode.
Yeah, we do indeed. I'm going to kick it over to them so they can introduce themselves, and because we've got a fun episode planned for you guys. So who are you guys? How'd you get here? What are we going to talk about today?
Go ahead, Wally.
I was going to say you can go first. All right, I'm Wally from the Wallyverse. I actually didn't take the black. I took the brown, as you can tell. I make all things nerdy, basically, and I love Game of Thrones. Even though I hate the ending, it's still one of my favorite shows of all time. And I can't wait for House of the Dragon Season 3, even though they did us dirty in Season 2.
Yeah.
I am Taydoo. Kosakage, that's my title here in the Village Hidden in the A. We are an anime conglomerate here in Atlanta, Georgia. But recently we've been branching out to more pop culture things. I've always been a huge Game of Thrones fans. I tell people all the time it's the greatest of all time. So yeah, happy to be here. Happy to yap some Thrones with you guys, man.
Yeah. Psyched to have you guys. So today, this is a slightly different episode of the podcast because we have fan theories to read. Because we've been running this fan theory contest at Winter is Coming, which if you are watching this, that was winteriscoming.net/house-of-the-dragon-giveaway. And basically we were telling people, come submit your craziest, wildest fan theories before season 3 premieres. And we're going to talk about them. And true to our word, that's what we're here for today. We're going to talk fan theories. So season 3 premieres on June 21st. Before we dive into the giant list of fan theories, do you guys have any fan theories you want to throw out? I'm going to put everyone on the spot. I haven't thought of one, so I'm screwing myself.
Oh, so you're deflecting.
I was not prepared.
You know what? While we were talking,
he's not ready to take the black.
It's true.
It's like, who else has a fan theory? You know what? I can start us off, and I know somebody's going to come behind me, and everyone's going to agree that. And we haven't seen any of the other fan theories, so I don't know if somebody has it really written down. But I love the fan theory, my fan head, that Bronn is a secret prince, and that's why he's all that has all that goodness at fighting, and a little bit of the courtly stuff, at least to ingratiate himself with Tyrion, with House Lannister, and move up so high. He's a hidden prince, just like Jon Snow.
So he was raised in a castle.
Yeah, you know what? He was raised by someone not in the castle. That's why he's a little rougher around the edges than Jon Snow. Yeah.
He could have been interesting. A squire at some point to some noble,
maybe,
knight.
Maybe that's you could justify that. You could justify that.
I could pull up my whiteboard and make it make sense if I really wanted to.
The fact that you can go from A to B, I think it's a fair theory.
With how much lore we have, you could probably trace his whole lineage.
Yeah, honestly, George R. probably thought about this and is like, he's some Targaryen bastard.
House Gardner bastard from Essos. Like, sure thing, George.
My theory, I'll stick with the one I had. Rhaenyra, man. Rhaenyra this season, House of the Dragon, she's going to crumble. Right now she's at the peak. I believe the Blacks have the dragon advantage right now, so everything looks great.
Yeah, they got everything.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to come out on top, scotch free. But this is Game of Thrones, and your favorite character never makes it out.
Yeah,
it's never easy for him. So I think that she will fall due to, I ain't gonna say falls and die, but I think she will probably fail because she's so hinged up on this prophecy, this ice and fire. So I think that she thinks that everything's on her side, fate is on her side, and it's gonna make her make some terrible.
Just like Daenerys.
Yeah, just like Daenerys. Ultimately, she's gonna fall.
My theory, I went insane on this. My theory, I love Tay's theory though, because it does make it's like the Targaryen downfall. My theory was crazy. It's kind of following what a lot of people were thinking about towards the end about the three-eyed raven being the ultimate villain. And that he wasn't a benevolent entity. In fact, he's a freaking parasite that manipulated events all the way throughout history just to end up on the throne. Because if you think about it, what does a parasite do? It attaches to the brainstem. And what's the brainstem of Westeros? It's King's Landing. So, like, I was talking about how all the Targaryen dreams were just implanted visions by the three-eyed raven to push forward this destiny so that they could come take over, so that this whole Robert's Rebellion was a part of this. All of it just to get on the throne. Every single thing he did was to end up on the throne. Because who ends up on the throne? Bran. Somehow, some way. We gotta justify this. We gotta justify this bad writing somehow, and this is the only thing that's palatable. It's the only thing that's palatable. Is that somehow?
I don't know if you guys are familiar with like anime and stuff, but you're getting into Attack on Titan territory.
Yeah, literally Attack on Titan.
How Aaron
Bran on Titan this whole thing.
Yeah,
Bran's a Titan, confirmed. No one can doubt it.
I mean, there's a wall. There's a wall.
There's a wall. There is a wall. Wow.
There's also giants. I mean, come on, it's the same universe. Confirmed.
This is crazy.
man.
We don't know what's west of Westeros. What if it's freaking paradise?
Oh my goodness! Oh, they got the Survey Corps. I don't think this is a whole new show.
It's a whole new show.
Look, George called us. You need some help with that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Arya. Arya's gonna be a scout.
Oh my god!
See her spinoff.
She should be fighting Titans.
I'd watch that. I'll throw a fan theory out for the book peeps. I think Book Nettles is Daemon's daughter.
Daemon Targaryen?
Daemon Targaryen. Yeah, I think Nettles is his daughter, and they were playing around it in the book. Which actually, I guess we should specify here. We're not doing book spoilers. Have you guys haven't read?
I don't know how to read.
I haven't read this.
Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball fan. I don't know how to read.
Channeling Goku.
If there's no pictures.
Spoilers, like I know what's gonna happen and how, because I mean with book spoilers it goes everywhere. Like same thing with the Invincible fandom, they just spoil everything everywhere.
Yeah,
and it's like unfortunately we're doing what we do, you can't really avoid it because you got to be up to date on the news. So it's like give and take.
Yeah, totally. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll be keeping no book spoilers here in this chat. So if you are watching, listening, proceed without fear, no matter how much of the lore you know. But shall we dive into some fan theory submissions that
let's get into it.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah, let's see what they have to say.
Yeah. So from the House of the Dragon fan theory contest, here we go. First one from Curtis Prescott. The theory, this is a long one. So Allison, lock it in for this one. It's a paragraph. Alicent never truly believed in Aegon's claim. She doesn't love Aegon. She knows he's weak, dissolute, unfit. She knows Aemond is the real heir to Viserys' fire. So why crown Aegon? Because a weak king is a controllable king, and a war that burns through both Targaryens equally clears the board for what she actually wants. House Hightower's permanent institutionalized dominance over the Iron Throne through the Small Council, the Faith, and the Maesters. A soft power structure that survives whoever sits on the throne.
Wow.
Cooked with that.
Sounds like they're talking about Otto.
I think they're giving Allison too much. I think they're giving Allison too much credit in this theory.
Yeah,
I mean, show Allison hasn't really been that, like they haven't shown that she's that manipulative. This really does feel like Otto's. Like this is from Otto's perspective. I like show Allison. I mean, yeah.
It's like I like man. Give me season.
I like the actress. I like the actress. She's doing good, but like I don't know. We haven't really seen show Allison be that manipulative. The only thing she's manipulated is that dude with the foot fetish.
Larys.
Larys. That freaking
I don't know
weasel.
who's manipulating who there.
I was about to say I don't know who's manipulating him now.
I feel like she knows that she's like just letting him do his like weird foot goon stuff.
Hey, that's a mutually beneficial foot relationship. So I think they're both getting something out of it.
I would say we got to give Allison a little bit of some love because it was really Otto that manipulated her.
She was
that she did.
Freaking child bride. It's not her fault.
It's not her fault. But she did as she got older, she knew she made a mistake.
Yeah, she
did on that, but she tried to apologize to Rhaenyra for it, and Rhaenyra's not doing that. So
yeah. Yeah, I feel like the this is Otto is pretty on point. This does sound more like Otto, but like, will we see some? Do you think we'll see Alicent be more manipulative this season?
I don't know. I feel like her loyalty to like Rhaenyra, she like basically said, "I'm sorry for you," so she might be trying to undermine the Greens the whole time. So actually, yeah, maybe she might be doing some chess moves to like undermine the Greens' armies. Yeah. We don't know. We might see some of Otto come out in her, where she's making plays.
I hope so.
Or she tried to escape. I think she just tried to escape with Helena. Yeah, honestly, Helena, just get out of there.
Just get out. Just leave.
Yeah, the house is burning at this point.
Yeah, I truly think she's gonna have to be extra manipulative this season, just because we know Aegon's not gonna be there. That's the whole crux of the deal. Is Aegon has to be there to let them escape, and since. Hey, she's
Aemon doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
No. He didn't know about the deal. He wouldn't have went along with it if he was there. So it's really going to be on Alicent, at least in Rhaenyra's eyes, that he escaped.
Yep.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Aemon saw like Rhaenyra and that beating? He would have just started taking heads. No questions.
Man.
Yeah, no, I'm really curious what they're going to do with Aemond. And this theory is funny because it's almost got two different things. Like Aemond is the true heir, but she doesn't want Aemond to be king. And
so it's like, I feel like on paper, Aemond is the better heir because, like, it's tough, fights. I mean, I guess that's all the requirements for Targaryens.
He doesn't really have the speech.
And some stuff.
Yeah, not be weak.
He has what's the dragon's name?
Vhagar.
He has Vhagar.
Yeah, Vhagar. Yeah, the walking nuke. Just unfair. They gotta put that old bitch down at this point. She's causing too many problems.
Please. Ancient danger. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. So speaking of danger, here's another fan theory. This one I feel like we could see a little bit more, maybe. Well, it's kind of in the same realm as Alicent. So Daemon Targaryen, Matt Smith, will go completely mad and start committing genocide. That's from Anthony January.
Precursor to Daenerys. I could see Daemon committing genocide.
They got dragons. You start burning the village. It's like, I can definitely see that.
But genocide against who? Like, I don't think he's going to start just killing indiscriminately. Against Team Green for sure.
I think he would have done it by now. Daemon's in his 40s, 50s. Daemon's old and I don't want to say tired. He's Daemon Targaryen. But I feel like if he was gonna really burn villages to the ground, he probably would have done it.
He would have done it already. He's not that much of a tyrant as people make him out to be. He's also not as good as people make him out to be. He's a scumbag, but he's not like genocidal.
Hey, but now you got like religion in your mind. He saw a prophecy. Like, what are you willing to do if you really
the whole season was about Daemon just hallucinating and being like, you know what? Rhaenyra is the queen.
You know what?
My mom is right there. Like,
I would be better as the king on your side, type of thing.
Yeah. Now
I will say, I do believe that if this was, I don't know how long the time scale was, but this was probably 10 years ago. Daemon probably would, if that theory would be correct. Daemon probably would be genocidal. I think he's matured now. He, like you said, he went through his character progression. I think he knows what he needs to do in his role and everything.
He had his hallucinations. He got high. He's fine now. He's mellowed out.
He went on the vision quest.
Yeah, he went on the vision quest. He smoked that Westerosi ayahuasca. That weirwood.
That tree sap. Yeah.
That good tree sap.
That's what they're really growing in High Garden over there.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, for sure. House of the Flowers, yeah.
Here's another one for Daemon. This is from Sharita Burse. So after Daemon gets rid of the Greens, he will usurp the throne from Rhaenyra.
Season one Daemon, yeah.
Daemon?
Yeah. Not after all those visions quests he went through. He believes in his wife / niece 100%.
And he needs the heirs. The whole point was like, we gotta have the heirs. That would be a crazy twist.
He's still got heirs though. They've got kids.
That's true. There's a lot of Targaryens running around right now.
Yeah,
little Targ babies. Then I think Rhaenyra sent like 2 of her kids like away.
Yeah, Joffrey and Viserys.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Aegon and Viserys. Joffrey stayed in the Vale, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them ends up becoming like the heir to I think one of them ends up. Isn't one of them Egg's grandfather or something? Like great grandfather?
I believe so. Actually,
the line does continue
Yeah.
for Daemon and Rhaenyra.
I forget which one survives, but I guess that's a book spoiler or
It
a
is
show
a book
spoiler.
Yeah, it could be both in theory. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I feel like if Daemon was gonna usurp the throne from that's like what his whole season 2 was about. He thought about it. He went on the vision quest at Harrenhal. I think if he was gonna do it, he would have done it.
He was actively trying to. He was literally like trying to recruit his own army to turn against Rhaenyra. We're not turning against her, just to acknowledge him as king, not king consort, which is semantics, bro. You're king. What are you crying about?
So here's another Aemond one. So this is from Jessica DeWitt, and it's a short one. This one, Aemond's lineage will continue. Aemond doesn't even have kids.
Does he have kids? Oh, he doesn't have kids. Yeah. Does he have a wife?
Oh, maybe Bronn is his bastard.
Hey, he likes to go to the brothel. So yes, it all
he does go to the brothel.
He does.
Oh yeah.
He just goes for the cuddles.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's what we tell ourselves. Okay.
I think he just had that one lady. Yeah, they showed him just bed like that one old lady, the older lady, because he has mommy issues. Because he has mommy. I don't think she's able to have his children.
Well, yeah, they were just cuddling in that bed.
Yeah,
100%.
Didn't I think Aegon said that she's the one that took his virginity or something.
So he's loyal.
Yes, he did say that.
So Aemon does bang. Yeah, Aemon does bang. So maybe there is a little Aemon running around somewhere.
There's no way. He's too angry to be begging, man. He's too.
He can't be angry all the time.
He's too packed up, man. Maybe he needs a little Aemon, and then he'd be happy.
Something to give him something to fight for. Stay alive for.
There was that one theory. I don't know if you guys saw. Speaking of theories, that Aemon and Helena were having an affair the whole time, and that Aegon's kids are actually Aemon's. And this is all from that one scene where the dragon rises. When Rhaenys rises the dragon, Aemon does like a protective stance against Helena, like he steps in front of her subtly. So they're like, "Oh, what if this is happening?" I remember reading that theory like way back when the show was airing.
Yeah.
It could just be a brother-sister thing, but I know he wants her to go to war now. So.
I mean, so is Aegon and Helena brother and sister too.
Targaryens, and that is a brother and sister thing. That's
yeah, you're right. That's how they bond for.
Yeah, but Wally, I agree with you. When I saw that scene, I was like, okay, maybe there is a potential relationship. Right? But then I saw season 2 and how he was treating the sister. I'm like, okay, that's probably scratched now.
Yeah,
that would be. I think maybe this theory may have spawned from that or something. That's what made me think about that, because that's a very interesting thought. That Aegon has no legitimate heirs.
Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of Aemon stans, Team Green Aemon stans, who really, really wish that was true, that Aegon didn't have the kids and they're Aemon's kids.
He is the coolest member of Team Green, if we're being honest.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's the coolest member. He's got the coolest dragon. I don't know, though. I don't know. I do wonder if, if it did, would it be someone in King's Landing? Would it be a bastard elsewhere?
Where else would he have gone?
I don't think he's.
I'm not going to talk about book spoilers here.
Oh, Old Town, maybe. I'm just theorizing.
Yeah.
There's a little maybe. Again, it goes back to Bronn.
Well,
it goes back to Bronn.
Everything goes back to Bronn.
Yeah, right.
Back to Bronn.
Bronn is
maybe he's from Old Town.
Yeah. We know he's going to Harrenhal this season because it's been in the trailers. So here's another Aemon one from John Faust. Aemon Targaryen is more complex than a straightforward villain. This one toes the book spoilers a little. So let's see how we can do this. He says he never truly wanted the responsibilities he inherited. His pursuit of glory becomes a trap. He gradually realizes he's destroying the realm he claims to save. Ultimately, Aemon will have a tragic self-awareness before a future battle that is given to him by a certain lake.
The God's Eye.
The God's Eye. Yeah. Ultimately, he'll have a tragic self-awareness before the Battle of the God's Eye.
I don't want to get into the spoilers, but I think that part of the theory, I think we could just not talk about because we don't want to get into the spoilers.
Yeah. But do you think he'll come around to self-awareness, or do you think he'll stay a monster right down to the end?
I mean, do we really think that Aemon is evil? Is he a monster?
This person doesn't.
I think he's becoming a monster. I mean, the moment he claimed Vagar, you don't claim a dragon like that with pious intentions.
Oh, he was just a little kid, though.
Yeah, he didn't have anything. He just
wasn't a big dragon.
He was getting bullied.
A little kid who understood that a dragon is worth more than one eye. So he's not just a little kid.
That's true.
I mean, you can be smart and be a 12-year-old want the biggest dragon.
He was ready to commit murder against his cousins. Remember, he was straight up ready to kill the little one.
Who hit who first? We'll never know.
He killed Jaehaerys, right? I think it was
Lucerys.
Lucerys. Yeah.
He instantly had regret, like
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't think.
I think he's like more slow descent into insanity, which is like the Targaryen path of life. I think he started out more tragic because we kind of related to him. We're like, oh damn, they give him a freaking pig. He was bullied. He's the runt of the family, and then he gets the dragon, and then he sort of has power all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. And then now he does all the things he's supposed to do. He trains. He's acting like accordingly to how princes act, and then he even brings Aegon back. He helps bring Aegon into the fold. Aegon says he gives up the throne to him. He's like, just let me go. You can have the throne. And he didn't take it at that moment. But now he did. After what he did in season 2, he burned Aegon and stole it.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick turnaround for him. He's like, no, I can't take the throne. And then he's like, you know what?
So like this slow descent.
Yes.
And he was about to put him down too. A lot of people missed that thing when Kristen Cole stops him. He's literally about to freaking slash him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, that's the only way he could have got the throne. He had to get rid of his brother to make himself legitimate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can almost say, like, has he done crazy things? Yes. Is he going down a dark path? Mm-hmm. I'll say not really. I don't see it. He's just doing the things needed to maintain the power for himself and for Team Green as a whole.
Yeah.
So this person is saying that Aemond is gonna like regret his decisions. I don't feel like he's on the. I don't think he's moving on the path of regret. I think he's moving away from it.
He's justifying everything he's doing.
Yeah, he's justifying everything.
Aemond and Daemon are two sides of the same stone. They are literally done the same. It's like Aemond is trying to be Daemon almost to effect.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a great point.
They're both literally going down that path of I want to be the leader, but I'll just be the person instead that's the necessary evil or the necessary monster that can help my side win. So they're doing it's war, It's not going to be pretty. It's not. So.
Season 2 Aemond is season 1 Daemon if he took the throne from Viserys or if he tried to take the throne. Aemond actually acted on it. Daemon never really acted on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Aemond commit some more atrocities before he they have made him a little more complex and straightforward villain. Like you said, we saw him as a kid getting bullied, like all this stuff. Like they did a lot to humanize Aemond. But he's still probably gonna hurt a bunch of people with his dragon this season. Like, let's be real. He's gonna murder some folks.
I don't care that he burned Aegon. I didn't really care about Aegon.
Wow. Who didn't like Aegon?
It was more
Sunfire. No love for Sunfire didn't hurt anyone.
No, Sunfire. No, the one Aegon, I will admit, even though I don't like Aegon, the one scene of him and Sunfire hugging and like petting him, that is straight up a puppy. That's a puppy. That's a puppy dragon.
Aww.
That's not a war lizard. That's a puppy.
Yeah, that's a like literally. She's like cooing in his like it's a dragon.
All right, here's another theory. This one. So we're gonna skip over to kind of Team Black a little bit with this one. So
Let's go.
This is from Leah, and it's my theory is that Mysaria will betray Team Black since she is actually Team herself and the small folk. I also think there is a big chance for Alicent to once again switch sides from Team Green after there's a spoiler in here. After a dramatic thing happens that Alicent will blame Team Black for. So Mysaria will betray Team Black. Alicent could flip-flop sides this season.
Wait, so spoiler happens and Alicent is no longer aligned with Black, or she's no longer aligned with Green?
No longer. This person is assuming she'll be aligned with Black at some point this season, which that's an assumption in the first place.
Okay, so something happens on Team Green to switch Alicent fully over to Team Black. That's what this person is saying.
So there's two here. So my Saria will betray Team Black because she used her team herself.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. My Saria is she's a chaos agent, sure.
Yeah.
Allison, it's saying Allison will become a little more Team Black and then flip-flop back to Team Green.
Basically, she's gonna
because she'll blame Team Black for something bad that's gonna
she's
happen.
aligning with she's moving towards Team Black. Something happens, she full swings back to Team Green.
Exactly.
Same thing she's been doing.
I mean,
basically she'll be Allison this season.
Like it's a dragon war, so something's gonna happen to somebody's family and everybody's gonna be upset. So that's the craziness of it all. Like something always happens.
My Sarah, I could definitely see her flip flopping, but I wonder what would cause her to flip flop. I mean, that assumes she's aligned with Team Black fully, anyways. We already know what she stands for. The small folk. She's just there because she thinks Rhaenyra is better for the small. She's kind of like a pseudo Varys in a way.
Yes, and she's gonna be back in her seat of power in King's Landing. That's where she has her biggest influence. So you got her back there, and she doesn't like what you're doing. We'll have to wait and see how she reacts.
I love characters like her, Laris. It kind of reminds me of like Peter and like you said, Varys. Like I love those background characters that are really pulling all the strings. I love that.
And like, she came a long way.
Their power. Yeah, she came a long way.
She's dangerous. I will give you.
Yeah.
You could argue she seduced Rhaenyra in the last season.
Yeah,
she did. Rhaenyra make the move. I haven't watched it in a while.
Rhaenyra didn't make the move, but if you're thinking about manipulation tactics, right? She wanted Rhaenyra to make the move.
That's what I mean. She did start out as captive and then ended the season as
and she ends up making out with the
queen. Yeah. So Mysaria, I think any betrayals are on the table for a character like Mysaria. Allison, I mean, Allison's gonna Allison.
The only thing that I can imagine happening, because Allison is loyal to herself and Helena, really. That's the only person she really cares about at this point. So I'm assuming that if she thinks that something's going to happen to Helena that Team Black is going to get blamed for. And I could see her going back to Team Green for that.
Maybe something happens to Otto. This is just me speculating.
Or her brother.
Yeah, Otto is still in this show. That's true.
Yeah,
is he in the show?
He's currently locked. The best character, they locked him away. He's a cameo at this point.
We haven't seen him in any promotional materials. We haven't seen him on any red carpets, but we know he's there.
I don't even think he's on the. I don't even think he's on the main poster.
Oh no, he's not.
That's why I know he's something that's going to happen with him that's going to blindside us. And maybe it makes Allison feel some type of way, even though he manipulated her. It's still her father.
So it's either her dad, her brother, or her daughters. One of those is going to get hurt by Team Black, and
wait, isn't there another
son? Oh yeah,
isn't there another child with a dragon?
Oh,
like
yeah, Damon. No,
Darren. Yeah. So I don't know about him, but that's her son, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
the youngest.
That's his. Yeah, he has a dragon too. I think
she loves him. She about him.
Yeah, I think he grew up in Old Town. He grew up he's just been in Old Town the whole time. He's full Team Green. He's been freaking what's it called? Radicalized since birth for Team Green. Growing up in Team Green territory.
And brainwashing him since he was a kid. But maybe something happens to him, and that kind of triggers her to just start. I gotta save myself. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the self-interest. I mean, that's been Allison's MO. She's had all her power taken away, and she's just like, let me find some way to take care of the few kids I actually care about now.
First queen.
Yeah. Okay.
She got two of them. One of them is burned. The other one is a psycho.
Yeah. Yep. So speaking of Helena, I'm gonna skip. We've got one in here that's got a mega spoiler from the book, so I'm gonna skip that one for now.
I think I know the spoiler.
You submitted it.
It was you.
So this one is from Ariana Porter. It's my season 3 theory is that Helena's visions will become the key to the entire war. Everyone thinks she's just speaking in riddles, but she's actually predicting major events before they happen. By the end of the season, characters will realize that many of the tragedies could have been avoided if they had just listened to Helena from the start.
10 out of 10 theory.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Is correct. Correct. Yeah. Just listen to Helena.
It's hard.
The only thing I disagree with, I don't think they're gonna listen to Helena. Like, I don't think they're gonna hear it. Somebody's gonna hear it. It'll be something for the fans. And when we look back on the series and be like, wow, everything Helena said was correct. 100%, but nobody's gonna pay attention to her.
Yeah, I could get behind that. we get the realization from at home on our couches. Oh yeah, Helena's been predicting it all. But yeah, is Rhaenyra gonna suddenly start listening to Helena's visions?
She actually likes Helena too. I wish we got more of their relationship on screen, because she's like, the thing I would do, like when they blame her for Rhaenyra, Helena's child's death, she's like, well, I could do that to Helena of all people. Like you could tell that they genuinely, like, they had a relationship. We just didn't see it.
Yeah, there are a lot of those family relationships I wish we had just a little bit more time for. That's definitely one. Like,
we need at least 3 more episodes with them as like younger.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Start the petition.
Yeah, so that may be one of the least outlandish ones we've even talked about.
Yeah,
here's another one.
She straight up tells Daemon last season, right? Like what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
and Aemon, she tells both of them.
Yeah,
neither of them want to hear that. So,
man, there are a few good ones in here that are like, these are wicked spoilers. I can't talk about these. Sorry,
like that's the story.
If you submitted a very spoilery theory to this, I'm sorry, we can't discuss it on the podcast.
I'm curious to see what they are.
Yeah, this one is like that's a massive spoiler for probably this and next season. Anywho, here's one that's not. For Brian. Brian says, I think the dragons will eventually revolt and become their own faction in the war. As the Targaryens continue using them against one another, the dragons will grow increasingly uncontrollable, leading to a conflict where it's dragons versus both sides of the family. What's that? This is so long. My screen's trying to wrap around the side. Realizing they're facing extinction, the rival Targaryen factions will be forced to unite to survive and defeat the very creatures that once gave them power. So the dragons will rebel, the Targaryens will kill them all.
This is my friend's theory.
This is what happened to the dragon.
Yeah.
I can't believe you had such a great theory.
If we didn't know the events of Game of Thrones happened after, this would be
that would be amazing. That sounds so. I want to see that show. Just Targaryens versus dragons.
Targaryen versus dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, that's almost like the story of Game of Thrones, right? Because here's this thing that is supernatural and gets out of control, and the warring factions need to unite to kill it.
And to be honest, if the dragons did kill everybody, the history wouldn't know what the hell happened. They would just see a bunch of burned corpses, and they would assume, well, yeah, Targaryen civil war. What if the dragons did kill everybody, and we just assumed that it was the Targaryens killing each other?
Yeah, forget the long night. It's the hot night.
Yeah.
I will
say, Valeria. Okay.
I will say, like, with this series, though, like, everybody was excited because we're getting a lot of dragons and dragon warfare and whatnot. I do wish that they went into a lot more of, like, the dragon lore, because we have wild dragons. Like, where did they come from? You know what I mean? How did y'all let dragons get loose and just go free?
Yeah.
Like, we need to get
dragons is crazy.
Dragons, like,
that one dragon that freaking eats other dragons, the cannibal. Like, I want to see more about that dude.
Yeah.
Where is the cannibal?
Give us the wild dragons. More wild dragons, please.
Ooh, the great ghost.
More CGI. More dragons.
Yes. At least we're getting Sheep Stealer this season.
Yes.
Seeing Sheep Stealer, we know we're getting him.
He looks so cool.
He does.
He
really does.
Honestly, shout out to the visual effects artist, because like each individual dragon looks so different and unique with the facial features, like Daemon's long neck dragon, Sunfire, like I don't know any of, like, the names just throw me off. They're so confusing, but they all look so sick. Like Vhagar has the old ropes on her to like help the riders climb. It's like such small details that are so awesome. I noticed them, VFX artists. We see your work.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
It's good work, guys.
It's great.
It is. Yeah, top of their game, these VFX artists for sure. So will the dragons revolt? We got to watch and see. But speaking of people revolting with their own agendas, here's one from Joseph Marino. I think the Maesters are secretly bad guys. I believe they are purposely starting arguments between the Targaryens so they will fight each other. They hate magic and want all the dragons gone, so they are trying to trick the rulers into destroying themselves.
Ooh.
Damn, Joe. That's also one of my friends. That's a great theory.
That's a great theory, actually.
Yeah.
That'll be risky though, because if you risk annihilation by dragon, if we don't beat the dragon, so that's high risk.
But if you think about it, the Maesters kind of killed Viserys with their horrific treatment of his boil.
What was it? They had to cut pieces of his body off to save him or something like that.
They were like leeching him. All they needed was some antiseptic, and they were like doing the most.
Well, they can't make that. I agree. The Maesters were doing great job by Viserys, barely keeping him alive. He wouldn't have lasted that long.
That's right.
They made him the first White Walker.
That's crazy.
He looked like a freaking zombie at the end.
I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, didn't the Maesters offer alternate treatment for Viserys, and they were like, "No, do it this way because it's easier or something." Because I feel like he started off with just a few minor cuts that just progressed into him becoming a leper.
Yeah, but over the course of like 20 years or whatever.
Yeah, blood. I think he had the Westerosi equivalent of like blood cancer or something.
Yeah, or poisoning from the Iron Throne. He got blisters and got tetanus that lasted all his life.
That was the best part of the first season, just seeing him like slowly lose limbs and fingers.
Yeah, Viserys was so good.
There needs to be a royal cleaning crew for the Iron Throne.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There should be. If there isn't, are the cleaning crews allowed to touch the Iron Throne?
I mean, what genius thought about a freaking Sword of Thrones? Like, this is so uncomfortable.
You're the smartest man in Westeros.
That's right.
They're gonna have the most comfortable throne with swords, like accenting it, but nope, I want to sit on the damn swords.
Yeah, the throne shouldn't be comfortable.
The throne isn't comfortable, man.
So yeah, I almost. Aside from the Maesters part of this, it almost sounds to me almost like the Faith a little bit. And I do wonder how we'll see, because the Maesters, like, they don't really care that much about magic unless you're like doing bad stuff like Qyburn, like, because they've got the links in their chain. I think one of the links is like occult knowledge or whatever. Yeah. But like the Faith, what do the Faith think of the Targaryens? I could see like the Septons not being a fan of this civil war. So, there may be something
it could be 50-50 with the Faith. Like, some of them could be like, oh, they're abominations, and some of them could be like, oh, they're the gods made manifest because of the way they look and the way they act.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not supposed to.
They're not the Faith of the seven gods, though. No, not the fact that they're seven gods, but they're like ethereal beings. Like, you've read the books, they're like described as these. They almost look like aliens. They're like pale. They got purple eyes. Oh, you mean the Targaryens?
Yeah, the Targaryens are like the gods made manifest, and there's like some ethereal quality to them. So I can see the Faith being split on them. Like, some being like, oh, they're freaking heathens, and others being like, oh no, they're like godly beings. We need to
cater to them type of thing.
I think Daemon Targaryen would love what you just said. He'd be like, yes, we are ethereal. We should be worshipped.
Yes, we are better than all of you.
That's right.
Literally.
All right, here's another one from Asan the First. There will hopefully be more action and more meaningful episodes and less witch nonsense with Daemon and his self-reflection. I'm expecting multiple big battles and there to be maybe half the named characters left for season 4. So this person thinks less self-reflection, witch nonsense, and a bunch of big battles and a lot of deaths. Do you think we'll actually get a lot of deaths this season?
Season 3, they said it's going to start with the Battle of the Gullet, which is like which is what we've been promised in season 1. So like they better see some deaths.
I think we get one first episode probably.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't read the book.
Who do you think is going? I think it's got to be one of Rhaenyra's kids. I think Jace, as much as they made him, I think they made us love him in season 2. They're kind of pulling the Game of Thrones on us. I think he's getting red weddinged in the first episode. He's getting blown up or something.
I need him to have a moment. I need him to get like some.
He needs to have. I think he's gonna have an aura moment. We're gonna be like, oh, he's the guy, and then bam, he's gonna get arrowed to the chest by just like Rickon did in Game of Thrones.
That'll be sad.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a lot of characters. especially by the end of the season, it's gonna be a lot of characters probably on that main poster that we got that are not gonna be there. At least 25%.
Everybody's dead. It's gonna be the kids that take up the mantle the next season.
It'll just be Otto on the season 4 poster.
Oh my god, that's why he's not
shrugging his shoulder.
That'd be crazy.
He's like, I told them, I warned them.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if we don't get a bunch of a few big battles and a bunch of deaths, I don't even know what show we're watching because they only got one more season after this, and they've got to kill off most of these characters still.
Season 3 did like the early reviews are out. I don't know if you guys saw it, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
yeah,
hopefully we're getting, especially with how season 2 ended off with everybody being pissed off. I think this is a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
they set the playing field. Like season 2 was that was the price we had to pay to get what we're about to get.
That was our Game of Thrones season 7. Hopefully they pay it off.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel like it kind of is the season 7 a little bit.
Well, like season 7 would have been amazing, right? If season 8 landed on the ending, but since season 8 didn't land on the ending, season 7 feels like it's filler.
I don't think that Gendry running around beyond the wall was going to be any better, no matter what they did for season 8.
That's fair. They could have done that way better.
Like
there's a lot of stuff in season 7 I did like the John and Danny stuff. You know, until it turns.
You bang your aunt, Jon Snow. You bang your aunt.
It was cool to see them together for the first time in the whole series,
and like everybody combining again. That was like the Avengers getting together.
Yeah.
It was good until it wasn't. Yeah,
it was good until it wasn't.
All right, we've got one last fan theory that we're going to go through because we're not doing the Wicked spoiler one. So I'm sorry, people who submitted those. We've seen your theories. I love your theories, but we're not going to spoil the rest of House of the Dragon on this podcast. But this one specifically for Wally here, because I know you will enjoy this one. So this is from Elizabeth Rose. Helena is actually being slowly, quote, possessed / controlled by Blood Raven or Alice Rivers. So the three-eyed raven. The last time she was somewhat in control was the Last Supper in season 1. This is why her dreams are becoming more vivid and accurate, and she also seems to be more robotic, as if something else is pulling the strings.
Yes. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. What in my video, I didn't get to talk about it, but I was going to mention the Rivers because he's a Targaryen bastard, and it ends up full circle with the Targaryens back on the throne.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say for this, that'd be some Hodor. That'd be some Hodor shit if that was true. Because Blood Raven's not alive yet.
Yeah.
He's not alive for another 100 years.
Attack on Titan, it's confirmed. It's the same show.
That's the Night of the Seven Kingdoms time, Blood Raven.
Yeah, but he was right before. Everything. He's like a Targaryen bastard that, like, I think he's the one, spoilers, I think he's the one who kills the Henry Cavill Blackfire character, or the hypothetical Henry Cavill Blackfire. There's a lot of, like, Civil Wars.
Yeah, I think that's right. The Raven's Teeth, his archers.
He orchestrated.
Yeah.
I can't remember who delivers the actual death blow, but yeah.
I think it's just death by arrows. I think it's death by, I think he ordered, but I also I remember he like laments about it too, and then he goes to the wall because he feels guilty. Then he becomes a three-eyed raven.
He doesn't go to the wall because he feels guilty.
No,
he did everything to secure the Iron Throne for House Targaryen.
Somebody's like, I'm the king now, and I don't trust you.
Doesn't feel any guilt whatsoever.
The pseudo king.
I think I'm mixing up characters. There's so many freaking. They have to say George R. is like genius for that. Just, there's so many of the same named characters. You don't know who you're talking about.
Yep.
30 Aegons, 4 Brendans.
Yeah, 15 Aegons. Like, who are you? Jon Snow is Aegon, but he's also Jon Snow.
The 3 other Johns in the mid-series.
I will say though, the three-eyed raven, right?
Yeah.
Is it a thing that it's passed down, right? Like Bran became the three-eyed raven, you know what I mean? From Rivers and whatnot.
We don't really know. So it's not like we know where Rivers got that from.
Okay.
So he kind of becomes it. That's why I said it's a parasitic entity. I think it's like a psychic supernatural force that just takes a host. Because remember when Bran becomes the three-eyed raven, he goes, "I'm not Bran, not really."
Bran. Yeah,
Bran is in there, but there's also the three-eyed raven in there. So like we don't know where the two separate.
We need that's what we need. We need an origin on that.
We need the origin on that. But also because like the Three-Eyed Raven was actively fighting against the Night King for centuries, apparently. Like they had beef beforehand. And then the Lord of Light is also in there somewhere who has beef with the Night King. So it's like, where are all these supernatural and like who's who? Are they the same person?
Yeah.
Yeah, like who's actually good? Like where the freaking Lord of Light leaves afterwards too.
Yeah,
everybody has moments to make you think like, oh, maybe we should be trusting the Lord of the Light. Maybe we should be the Three-Eyed Raven.
Lord of Light was doing a 300, like a couple 100-year plan with the priestess. Melissa kept her alive for so many years. So that means he's been planning this forever.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. It goes deep.
Yeah, that one would be pretty insane. Do you think there's a chance Alice Rivers could be controlling Helena? Because they have played up the witchiness of Alice Rivers a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
What is her importance outside of
what does she want?
Like, yeah, what does she want? Like,
does she have her own plan? Is it Blood Raven manipulating her?
Is she a pawn of Blood Raven, or is she the real? Or is she the real?
She's the one that passed it down.
Yeah, what if she's the one that freaking passed it down? What if she's the real boss? That's another theory video.
Yeah, Alice messes with the trees. We know Blood Raven. It will be in the trees, but he can see into the past of the trees now. It all comes full circle to the trees and Blood Raven.
I wouldn't rule out any of this.
Attack on Titan again. It ends with trees,
and somehow it all goes back to Braun.
Yeah. Somehow.
Awesome. Well, I think we have tapped out our list of fan theories. This has been a blast. Wally and Taydoo, thank you so much for coming on the pod to chat.
Yeah, for sure.
This has been super fun.
Yeah.
So I think as we wrap things up here, House of the Dragon season 3 premieres June 21st, HBO and HBO Max. We'll be talking about it here on the podcast. I assume you guys are going to be talking about it on your channels.
Oh, for sure. I'm already planning the House of the Dragon. This is everything you missed in House of the Dragon season 2 recap. I gotta film that today.
You should do watch parties in your Discord. And
I probably should. But like I watch my show, like I watch them like in the morning, like while I'm doing elliptical.
When I watch Game of Thrones, I do like watching it alone because I'm like the type that pauses, rewinds, like it takes me 2 hours to watch one.
It's kind of stressful. It kind of becomes it's kind of like the job. Like I gotta watch it. Like I gotta watch it before this much time allots. So I can post about it.
All right, give us an outro where people can find you guys. And then I'll bring us all out all together.
All right. I'm the Wallyverse, and you can find me at the Wallyverse on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I talk about everything nerdy, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, anime, freaking supernatural, literally everything. If you like nerdy stuff, check me out.
All right. And then, of course, like I said, I am Taydoo. You can follow me on Instagram at t.a.y.d.o.o. And then, of course, our brand, The Village Hidden in the A. You can follow us on Instagram as well at Village Hidden Official, and as well as our YouTube at Village Hidden Official. We started posting recaps as well now. We do a lot of we go to a lot of movie premieres in person and things like that we get invited to. And of course, a bunch of different anime content. So if you're interested in that, come through, man. We would love to have you.
Mark, you're on the socials too. Why don't you plug your stuff?
I am sociable.
Plug it and you do better than me.
I am sociable. So if you're on TikTok, look up House of the not House of the Dragon, House of Nettles, House_of_Nettles. You see this space, you're in the right place, and you can also find me on Instagram and YouTube as well. But if you're on TikTok, come on over.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And as always, I'm Daniel Roman, the editor of Winter is Coming. We're writing about Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Westeros stuff, and general fantasy and sci-fi news pretty much every day at winteriscoming.net. Here on the YouTube channel, Take the Black is available on Spotify, Apple Music, all the usual places. So like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And the House of the Dragon fan theory giveaway is running, I believe, until through the season premiere. So if you are watching this ahead of the premiere, go to house-of-the-dragon-giveaway. That's winteriscoming.net/that stuff. It'll be in the liner notes, so you can click it instead of trying to decipher the crap I'm saying. Go there and tell us your wildest fan theories. We've got a ultimate Game of Thrones fan bundle to give away that we're doing with Insight Editions. But until next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Wally, Taydoo, thank you guys so much for coming on. And we'll catch you in Westeros.
Yeah.
Yes.